The Army's top brass reposed complete confidence in Pakistan's nuclear command and control structure and security arrangements for safeguarding the country's strategic assets at the 252nd Corps Commanders Conference. The military's leadership assertion comes after US President Joe Biden raised doubts about Pakistan's nuclear arsenal last week, saying that the country may be one of the most dangerous nations in the world. He made the remarks during a Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee reception last Thursday while speaking about the changing geopolitical situation globally. The remarks created an uproar in Pakistan, with Acting Foreign Secretary Johar Saleem calling in US Ambassador in Islamabad Donald Blum to deliver a strong demarche for Biden's comments. The Election Commission of Pakistan has decided to postpone local government elections in Karachi for a third time, according to a press release from the electoral watchdog. The decision was taken following a third request by the Sindh government seeking postponement for 3 months of the LG polls in 7 districts of Karachi scheduled for October 23rd. The second phase of the local government elections in Sindh was originally scheduled to take place on July 24th. However, it was postponed twice due to the unprecedented rains and the flooding crisis. The Sindh government stated that there were difficulties in providing security for the polls as it is facing a shortage of 16,000 police personnel. According to the press release, the ECP had no other option than to postpone the LG elections since the peaceful conduct of the election and the protection of the voters was its top priority. The press release explained that the ECP had written to the Interior Minister to ensure the provision of Pakistan Army soldiers and rangers to compensate for the shortage of police personnel, but the ministry responded that such a measure was not possible. The Supreme Court acquitted Shahrukh Jatoi as well as his accomplices in the Shahzeb Khan murder case. A 3-judge bench headed by Justice Ijazul Ehsan and comprising Justice Munib Akhtar and Justice Saeed Mazahir Ali Akbar Naqvi heard the case. An anti-terrorism court had awarded the death penalty to Jatoi and his accomplice Siraj Ali Talpur for Shahzeb's murder in 2012 following a petty dispute. Siraj's younger brother Sajid Ali Talpur and domestic helper Ghulam Murtaza Lashari had been handed life sentences. A couple of months after the sentences were passed, however, Shahzeb's parents had issued a formal pardon for the convicts, approved by the Sindh High Court. Despite the pardon, however, the death penalty had been upheld because of the addition of terrorism charges in the case. Up until the Sindh Court dropped the charges and ordered a retrial in the case. The Sindh High Court, while hearing the appeals against the conviction, had later commuted the death sentence into life imprisonment. Subsequently, all 4 accused had approached the Supreme Court. During the hearing today, their lawyer, Lateef Khosa, noted that the formal pardon had already been issued. His clients had no intention to spread terror, he argued. Subsequently, the court acquitted all 4 people. The PTI moved a reference before the Supreme Judicial Council for the removal of Chief Election Commissioner Sikandar Sultan Raja, more than 2 months after the party withdrew the same reference to add more evidence and highlight further legal aspects. After the reference was filed, PTI Senator Ijaz Chaudhry told reporters that I had paid my debt to the nation by filing the reference. The decision now rests with the Supreme Court Judicial Council. Alongside him, PTI leader Malika Bukhari alleged that CEC had persistently given decisions against the PTI. Senator Chaudhry added that they also submitted an audio recording of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, apparently a reference to purportedly a leaked clip of the premiere in which the en masse resignations of PTI lawmakers from the National Assembly in April were discussed. The PTI had initially filed a reference for the CEC's removal on August 4th. A day after the Election Commission of Pakistan ruled that the party had indeed been a recipient of prohibited funding, only to withdraw it the next day to add more evidence and highlight further legal aspects. Moved through PTI leader Babar Rawan, the reference pleaded with the SJC to order the removal of the CEC on account of the commission of continuous and deliberate misconduct.